Yankees are back on top. World champions for the 27th time.
What is going on, ladies and gentlemen? It's another episode of your Yankees Passion Podcast coming at you today. What is it, Sunday? February 17th. You know what that means. Less than a week away from Yankees baseball, baby. I cannot wait. It can't come any sooner. I've been waiting for this day for, 3-4 months now? Oh, my God, do I hate baseball all season. I never want to experience this. I hate experiencing it every freaking year. It drives me insane. I'm just glad it's here. I'm just glad. I know it still kind of sucks at spring training, but I can't complain at this point, man. I just want baseball back. I can't take it anymore. I need my baseball. What am I going to do with no Yankees? I'm bored every day of my life with no Yankee game to watch. So I'm very happy about that. We're opening up against Boston in the spring training this Saturday, I believe, at 1 o'clock. I'm very pumped. I don't know if it's going to be, we usually, I live in Florida, so, of course, I have to get the MLB package in order to watch my Yankee games, because Florida, let's not get into that. Anyway, the Yankees, I'm hoping are going to be on TV on Saturday, because from what I'm hearing, the first televised Yes game is going to be on Monday, which... That's the one thing about spring training, because I remember from last year, too, a lot of the games weren't being shown, and it was very, very annoying. I mean, MLB, come on. You know, I've been waiting all offseason for any kind of baseball. I don't care if it's spring training. Can I see the games? I want to see all of them, not just, like, every 3 games. I want to see every game, just like the regular season. I want to see it. I want to see my young guys. I want to see the guys that are coming up. I want to see it all, baby. Let's go. Anyway, so... I'm very happy about that. Like I said, Yankees baseball coming back this weekend. Well, not this coming weekend. Starting on Saturday, we got a game, I believe, on Thursday that really starts the season with the Oakland Athletics and Seattle Mariners, if I'm not mistaken, which they play on Thursday. So I'm literally gonna see if I can watch that, just because I just need baseball. But this episode is gonna be. I kind of want to wrap up and get 2 episodes in right before the start of the season. I'm going to try. I'm going to talk about a lot in this one. I don't want to make it too long, but I want to go right into what everybody is going crazy about this offseason is free agency. Free agency, everything is free agency. Manny Machado, Bryce Harper, Manny Machado. Machado, Manny, Harper, Bryce. I mean, you hear it nonstop in the baseball world every single day. Where's Bryce Harper going to go? What about Machado? It's now February. We don't know what's going on. I'll tell you what's going on. Every single business is the same. Okay? When you have a business that has the union and you have the quote-unquote corporate or the owners, whatever you want to call it, they're what do you call it? What's the word I'm looking for? Their agreement is about to be up. It's getting close to being up. So that's exactly what usually happens in these things. The owners are going to try and show, hey, we don't want to give you this much money, and the players are saying, nope, you're making a lot of money, we want more money. That's exactly what's going on. And it's going to be like that until the very last minute, when the players might not get exactly what they want right now, but they're going to make the owners give more than what they would have gave 2 months ago or last month or whatever. It's them trying to say, hey, get ready for this new agreement, because we're going to come at you looking for more, and the owner's saying, don't think you're going to look for more. That's what it is. It's normal. This is what happens. My side personally, without trying to go into too many politics, I'm on the players' side on this one. Baseball owners make a lot of money. Granted, players do too, but if you put yourself in their shoes, in any kind of business, a business that makes that much money should be paying its employees more money. That's it. You don't need to make that much of a cut. You don't need to have billions of dollars in your pocket. You play when it all comes down to it, the The people that are making you the money, the people that come to your business, they're not there to see you. They're there to see the product. They don't give a fuck about you. When I go to a Yankee game, I don't want to go, oh, I can't wait to go to the Yankee game because I want to see Hal Steinbrenner. Oh, my God, if I see him, I'm going to go nuts. No. I go because I want to see the fucking players play baseball. Those are the guys that are making their money. Those are the guys that deserve to get paid. And if the owners are making X amount of money, they're making $1 billion, yeah, you're damn right the players are going to say, well, you ain't going to keep all that motherfucking money because we're the ones making you that money. So pay up, bitch. That's exactly what's going on. So that's pretty much what it is. It's going to happen again next year. I think the agreement's up in 2 years, if I'm not, something like that, 2 or 3 years. So this is what's going to happen, guys. And of course, Harper's going to get signed. Machado's going to get signed. They're kind of a matter of fact, if I were them, see, it's hard because you don't know how the agreements are going to really go. But if I were them, I'd almost wait and probably take one of those 5-year deals or something like that. So, but the thing is, you're kind of banking on you still being good when you're past 30 years old, and I understand their point of view as well. This is probably where you're going to make the most money at the most years. Just because I'm thinking, see what happens after the agreement. Maybe you can get a lot more again, once that contract, if you get like a 3 or 4 or 5 year contract, just go again to free agency. But I understand their point of view because, like I said, right now you're at 26 years old. You're looking for the security. You want the years. You want the money. That the most you can get now, because, like you say, when you're 30, 32 years old, your value drops dramatically. So they're gonna be fighting for as much as they can. It's not necessarily. See, you have to understand sales, people. When somebody's selling something, okay, let's say I'm selling this baseball. Okay, let's say I value this ball. Let's say what I want for the ball. Okay, let's say I want to sell this ball. What I want for it, this is not real, obviously, the price, but I'm just giving prices. Let's say I want $20 for this baseball. Okay? As a seller, I'm not going to put it and post it and say I want $20 for this ball. No. Because you know what you're going to do? It's up to the buyer to negotiate. That's what negotiation is. So what I'm going to do, if I want $20 for this ball, I'm going to ask for $35 or $40 or whatever. I'm going to ask for more. Because then what happens when negotiation starts, then you have the other side that goes, what if I give you 20? Sometimes you get even more than what you wanted. If I were to put it for 35 and I really only want 20, sometimes the guy will go, what if I give you 25 for it? Then the seller's going to, of course, give, the trip. I don't know, man. 25, man, I really wanted 30, No, I can't. Sometimes they'll say, okay, we'll do 30. Bang. Get $10 more. Or, oh, man, you can't do 25. You can't do 30? No, I can't do 30, man. 25 is it. See, you still have to pretend like you're getting a loss so the guy can feel like he's getting a deal. So then you go, all right, you know what? Fine, I just want to get rid of it. I'll give it to you for 25. Big deal. Bang, guess what just happened? You just made $5 more than what you wanted. So what these guys are doing, Harper and Machado, they're trying to bring up the price, okay? When they say, oh, these guys want $350 million or $400 million a year, of course, that's what they're going to say so they can get the $300 million contract or the $280, $270, whatever it may be. They're going to make their price higher so it looks like they say to the to these owners, look, all right. And not only that, but if you're asking for 280, you know what the owners are going to say? Let's see if we can get them down to like 260 or 250, you never know. No, they don't want that. They want that 280 mark or that 270, whatever it may be. They want that mark, so they're going to ask for 310, 315, 320, 350, whatever. That's how sales works, guys. So it's not really that surprising to me that this is happening. A lot of people are like, "Wow, I can't believe that these guys are still unsigned." What really, to be honest with you, what really surprises me more than the fact that Machado and Harper are not signed? What surprises me more is guys like Marwin Gonzalez not being signed, or Dallas Couch. God, I always never know how to say his name correctly. It's Kuchel, isn't it? Kuchel, Kaukel. I don't know. I'm so sorry because I love this dude. I really do. I admire the dude pitching. I like the way he pitches. I've always kind of liked him on when I watched him on Houston, especially on his good days. If he just learns how to use that two-seamer and that cutter the right way, where you have one splitting in and one cutting away, you could be great. But those are the guys I'm really more surprised that they're not being signed, which probably still goes through the same route. They're trying to boost the price up and Owners don't want to. It's probably the same thing, but the fact that they're a lot more obviously affordable than Bryce Harper or Manny Machado, and not only that, but I mean, you're talking about Marwin Gonzalez that can play multiple positions. He's very valuable to teams. There's teams that would love to have a guy that can play multiple positions like that, and not only that, but what I believe, if I'm not mistaken, Marwin Gonzalez is a switch hitter. So, I mean, that's fucking valuable, dude. You know what I mean? That's very valuable. That surprises me more than the Harper Machado. I'm not really that surprised. Because, like I said, this is what happens in every kind of business that you have an agreement with some kind of union for money or for price, whatever. So that really doesn't surprise me. Now, what I think, from what it seems like Harper's going to the Phillies, and they're saying that Machado is most likely going to the Yankees. Now I'm going to get, this is what I've been waiting to talk about. I'm going to give my take on what the Yankees with these two guys. First of all, I'm going to say right now, as far as what we need and what I would like, as from based on what we need, what I feel that we need, I would rather have a Bryce Harper than a Manny Machado. And it's not just only because of his attitude or whatever. To be honest, I'll get into that next with the attitude. There's certain things I actually kind of like and dislike about the attitude. I'll get into that. But with Harper, okay, Gardner's probably going to be gone after this year, most likely, unless he I don't know. But we're going to need a left fielder. Now, I know what you're saying. We got Clint Frazier in the back. Okay. You want to bank on Clint Frazier, be my guest. But you cannot compare Clint Frazier to a Bryce Harper. It's just, if you compare that, you're out of your mind. Okay? You got a chance to get a guy now that is at the top of his game, and we need a left. I'm sure he would move to left field. Or you can really. See, there's things you could do. You can move around guys in the outfield, dude. He could play left field, okay? I'm telling you, he could play left field. I don't care that he played right field. He could play left field, okay? Or put Stanton to play left field, and then alter him with DH with Harper. Now, I know that's probably not realistic. Harper is a guy that you're spending that much. I mean, I guess so is Stanton, so I don't see the difference. But I understand Harper's probably going to be a guy that says, hey, I want to play the field, and I want to play every day, field and batting. I don't want to be DH. I just see Harper as being that kind of a guy. But I still think that we can use a Harper more than we can use a Machado. Okay, the reason why I say that Machado, we can do like what we're doing right now from what we so far. I like the idea of putting Gleyber Torres in short and having DJ LeMahieu at second. I mean, and this is a perfect segue into what I'm going to talk about, too. DJ LeMahieu, okay? I don't understand certain baseball fans that don't understand who the fuck this guy is. We got a great player, DJ LeMahieu. You guys are acting like this guy's a fucking nobody or something. Dude, do you understand that it was just only a couple years ago? Let's get into this right now. I'm going to segue right into this shit, because this drives me nuts. Okay? Here's DJ LeMahieu. Okay? The fucking guy, let's look at his batting average. Where is it? Batting average. Here we go. Okay? 2 fucking years ago in 2015, 2016, he was the MVP with a .348 batting average. Okay? He had a .348 batting average just 2 years ago. Okay? And then the year before that, year after that, he had a .310 batting average. And then even last year, .276. This is not somebody that doesn't know how to hit. And, I don't know if you know what this means, gold gloves at second base. He has gold gloves 3 years. 3 years. Bang, bang, bang. As recent as last year, he has a gold glove. That alone is enough for me to get excited about him. That's just the gold gloves. His defense. We need defense. We have a gold glove second baseman that we just got. Okay, so when I hear people saying like, "Oh, DJ LeMahieu is, why are we gonna have? He can't be, he's not gonna. Or why are we gonna put Gleyber Torres in short when he's a second?" First of all, Gleyber Torres came up as a shortstop. That's his natural position. Now I understand you don't want to have. Oh, I don't want to have him going back and forth from shortstop to second base, shortstop to second base. That's probably the only point that I can understand. But at this very moment, for what we need, because of our lack of a shortstop right now, and of our everyday shortstop, with the Tommy John surgery on Didi Gregorius, this is the best move. Why would you want to? And this is not just from fans. The Yankees are claiming that they're going to have DJ LeMahieu play different positions. Why? Why would you do that? Why not leave DJ LeMahieu at second fucking base and let his Gold Glove do the work? Why would you jeopardize a Gold Glove fucking guy on second base because you want him to play other positions? Leave Gleyber at fucking shortstop. Okay, I'm sure he's not going to be that bad. That's another thing. A lot of these people think that based on what happened last year, that's the player they're going to be for the rest of their fucking career. These guys are young. These are not 35-year-olds that had these kind of seasons in defensively. Okay, Miguel Andujar is going to be better. Okay, let the fucking kid grow a little bit. He was already in the major leagues, like I said in the other podcast, a year prior to what he was supposed to be brought up this year. And he came in last year and almost won the fucking Rookie of the Year. Should have. Okay? So let the fucking guy grow a little bit, man. He's going to be fine. So all this thing, you're going to have Miguel Andujar and Gleyber Torres both on the left side, two rookies? Yeah, that's exactly right. And I feel faithful that they're going to fucking get better. Because you know why? I also remember a guy, like I said in the other podcast, named Chase Headley that was there. And trust me, that drove me crazy because he fucking was older and he sucked. He sucked. I'm sorry. Defensively, that guy couldn't throw a fucking to first base for shit. He sucked. So when you guys tell me about Miguel Andujar, I'm like, Miguel Andujar? Do you guys remember her name? Fucking Chase Headley? He sucked. So please, get that out of my... I don't want to hear that anymore. I don't want to hear it. Leave DJ LeMahieu at second base and let his Gold Glove do the work. Okay, now, I also heard if they get... This segues into Manny Machado. If they get Manny Machado, now they want to have Miguel Andujar play first base, I've heard. I think this is highly unlikely, but I would be so for it, and I'll tell you why. First of all, Miguel Andujar has played first base in the minors. Let's get that out of the way. He has played first base. I don't know how great of a first baseman he would be. I don't believe he's that tall. I have to look up exactly his height, but I don't believe he's that tall. Usually you want that bigger guy at first base, which is why Luke Voit would be... But he's not that great at defense either. So, I mean, what are you really losing by putting Miguel Andujar there? And you have his bat, mind you. Then you'll have a bat. I mean, you'll just picture this. If we do get Machado and they do decide to do this, this would be my ideal infield. Okay, this is the shit that gets my blood pumping. This would excite me. Okay, say you have, this is probably, and I'll tell you why, Machado playing third base. I don't know if he'll agree to it. He should, because he's a one hell of a third baseman better than he is a shortstop, by far. And everybody says it, and everybody tells him it, and he doesn't get it through his fucking head. That he is and I don't know why you would not want, just play third fucking base, my dude. You got, what is he, doesn't he have like a platinum glove? It's not even a gold glove, it's like a platinum glove at third base. The fucking guy could throw from the dugout to first base a perfect strike at 150 miles an hour. You're gonna fucking tell me that he can't play third base? Play third base, asshole. All right. So you have Machado at third, Gleyber at short, DJ LeMahieu, another Gold Glove, second base, first base Miguel Andujar. So you have two. You just improved your defense by dramatic measures. You have a fucking platinum on third and a gold on second, and mind you, these guys all fucking four of them can hit. They're all fucking hitting machines. Machado, fucking all-star hitting machine. Torres, amazing rookie, fucking batting 280 in his first year. Almost 280 in his first year. Fucking 25 home runs. You have fucking DJ LeMahieu that hits 300 almost every year with the exception of last. He still almost hit 280. And he has a Gold Glove. And the only thing is you have Andujar at first, so you question the defense. But if you had Voit at first, why don't you question that as well anyway? And if you're talking bat-wise, I'd rather have Miguel Andujar. His bat is much better. Can you imagine that kind of a fucking infield? So that would be great if they do that. Now, that's why I say also that I would rather have Harper than a Machado, because I don't think they would do that. I don't know what they would do if they did get Machado. I'd hope that's what they would do. I don't want to see something like where they bench Machado. That's another thing. They were saying, like, rotate him on the DH. No. Get that out of here. This is a guy that needs to be playing. Just let him play. I don't want to see him benched one game. His bat is too good. I don't give a fuck about anything. His bat is too good. Keep him in the fucking game. All right? So that's my only thing. Now, the thing I do like about Machado's attitude, if you want to say, I watched the Yankees when I was younger, and I understand why it's not as, I mean, of course you have your insurance, team insurance, and players are, don't want to get fined, don't want to get hurt. I get it. But I watched the Yankees when they were a grimy team, okay? What I mean by that is, like, they were known that they would get into, they would kind of not get into a fight. I don't want to say get into a fight necessarily, but they were ready to answer back if you fucked with them. Let's put it that way. You have the infamous shit with Baltimore. I mean, there's numerous fights from the past that you can remember. And not only just fights, but just being grimy. Like if you're gonna fucking throw at me, okay, now I'm gonna fucking, maybe I'll slide a little bit off on second base just to tell you, stop the shit. Little things like that go back and forth. We need a little bit of that. Okay, we don't have to be the nice guys all the fucking time. And trust me, we're not going to get any more haters than we already have. There's plenty of people that hate the Yankees. So you saying, oh, we want to be a professional, fuck that shit. All right? If the Red Sox are going to fucking throw in my face and throw inside, guess what I'm going to do the next time I'm on first base and I'm sliding to second? Going right after those fucking knees. Come on. What are we from? We're from fucking New York. This is how we fucking play, baby. So I do like that. However, I am also on the side. This is why, don't get it twisted. I'm not the type of guy that's just going to be an asshole. Now, if there's no problems, I'm going to play legit. I'm not even into the whole bat flipping thing. That's what I'm saying. I'm not like that type of person to kind of be a dick when I'm playing baseball. Okay, I'm going to, if I hit a home run, I'm going to, look at it for a minute, a quick second, put my head down, drop the bat, and the pitcher's already upset at himself. Why do I have to fucking show him off? Okay, now I understand there's a few that I have an exception for a couple of them where you just throw it, right away and then start running. That's fine. Now, of course, we can go to the Jose Bautista incident where he sits there and waits, and that's the fucking guy I would throw my ball right at his earlobe the next time he's at that fucking plate. Okay, a guy does that and I'm pitching and he fucking sits there and stands there like this and then throws the bat like that. Yeah, I'm throwing at your fucking earlobe, buddy. I hope you have great fucking insurance and you have great hearing, because I'm going to throw right at that ear. I'm telling you right now, as hard as I can. And I'm going to point right at it too, just so they know I did it on purpose. Alright, so see what I mean? Like, if you fuck with, then I'm going to go, but if you don't, and it's legit, then we could play ball. Be nice, like, that's all. So having that little bit of an attitude with him is kind of something I like, but at the same time, I also don't like guys that don't hustle. Now, I understand, okay, you don't want to get hurt. The guy, and I also heard this is probably the best argument I've ever heard, to be honest. I kind of made me double think. Machado averages like 158 games a year or something like that. Like, he's barely ever missed any games, and that could contribute to him maybe not hustling as often. Maybe that's what keeps him healthy. Okay. Like I said, that was probably the best argument I heard, because it's like, okay, well, got a point there. I guess I can't really... But at the same time, as a person who's played baseball and has played infield and all this, if I see a guy that hits a ground ball to me or whatever, let's say I'm playing third, I played mostly third. Let's say a guy hits a ground ball to me and I see him kind of just jogging to first. That gives me time to relax, get the ball, make sure I grab it, make sure I get a good grip. I'll even look at it for a second to make sure I got the grip right. Then I'll look at the first baseman, make sure he's set up at first, and then... Now, mind you, that all happens a lot quicker than what I just did. But when you're a fielder, going from that to like a guy sprinting and you're like... And you got to throw that shit in 2 seconds. That's a big difference. That puts a lot more pressure on a guy to throw to first. And that's how you create errors, bad throws, shit like that. So it's kind of like a catch. I get it, but at the same time, it's like, dude, don't make it too easy for them. Let these fucking guys have to earn that fucking throw to first base and get that out. Baseball is a hard sport. To just throw to first base is not easy. Rush that throw a little bit, you know? So that's why it's kind of tricky. Now, the Harper thing, getting him in left field, I don't have to really talk much about that. Harper's a fucking beast. He's a lefty. Yankees need lefties. He hit 35 home runs and over there with the Nationals. He'll hit that easy with us, easy, without even trying. He'll pass 40 probably if he can have that same kind of power in Yankee Stadium. Now I also said the same thing about Stanton, but I also heard a good point that he may have been kind of aiming for that fence, and that's probably why which is not. See, I never understood certain like hitters that have these things where they want to hit it to the left or they want to hit. I don't get it, because when you play baseball, it's so hard to dictate where you want that to hit the ball. Now you could say, okay, if the ball's outside, I'm gonna try and smack it the other way. That's more doable than if you see a pitch that's outside and you're like, I'm gonna try and pull this ball. That's a lot harder to do, and not only that, that's where you get your home run hitters. But I mean, isn't the point of the game not to get outs? I get you want your home run guys. You need home run guys. I get it. Those are the guys that get you the 3-run homers, the 3 runs, 2 runs, whatever, quick on the board. I get it. But like guys like DJ LeMahieu, like, this guy doesn't hit no home runs. Who gives a fuck? Wouldn't you like to have a guy on base for these home run hitters to fucking hit? Imagine this is another thing. Have DJ LeMahieu lead off. Have him lead off. Why not? He's a fucking that's exactly why you have him lead off. He's a contact hitter. Okay? He's meant to hit singles, whatever. I don't care what you want to say. His average is fucking superb almost every year. Okay, let him bat first, and then let good luck to the fucking pitcher that has to face Aaron Judge right off the bat, first inning, with DJ LeMahieu on base. Okay, good fucking luck. And then Stan, and then Sanchez, and then all these fucking guys. You know what I mean? Isn't that the point of the game? Don't make an out. The point of the game is not let's see who hits more home runs than the other team. The point of the game is who the fuck doesn't fucking get out more. Alright, so like I said, I understand you need your home runs, but you need your contact hitters. You gotta have these guys in lineup. So, like I'm trying to say, with this offseason, I think the Yankees are in a good place, even without the Machado, even without the... Now, I understand the point of view, too, because like I said, I grew up around the time when the Yankees were throwing money like free agents were strippers, and they were fucking just like, you want to come to play? Here, just take my money. That's how it was. So I was there. I understand that. But you also have to understand the economic wise of what they're trying to do too. They have a lot of young guys. Judge is going to have to get paid. Glaber's going to be good. I mean, Glaber's definitely a lot earlier, but I'm just saying these guys are young. They're going to want to get paid, and I would rather them, especially where we're at now, we have a great team. I'd rather them almost say, fuck that. Let's save that type of money when these guys want a contract and we can pay them, rather than have these guys kick ass for 5 years and then leave. Okay, these are guys I want to have on my team for a long time. Now, granted, you say, okay, well, if you signed Harper to a 10-year deal, you have Harper for 10 years. Yeah, true. Which is why I said I wouldn't mind it, obviously. But I also understand where they're coming from. They want to keep these guys. They can keep their money. I mean, whatever. So I don't know. I would, like I said, it would be if I was like the team god, where I could just, play chess and put pieces where I want to put them. Of course, tomorrow I would say, okay, can you go ahead get Bryce Harper? Yeah, we're gonna put him in left field. Okay. And what we're going to do is that Machado dude, yeah, grab him too. We're going to put him at third. Oh, he doesn't want to play third? Too fucking bad. He's going to play third. Get the fucking third base. The fuck out of here. You don't want to play third. I should fucking get the fucking third. That's what I would do, okay? And then I'd have fucking Gleyber Torres at short, DJ LeMahieu second base, and then fucking Andujar at first. Now, Okay, then you want to say, well, what are you going to do with Luke Voigt? Let's see what happens in spring training at that point. If Luke Voigt is, you never know. Luke Voigt may not be the same team player he was last year. I loved the guy last year. Don't get me wrong. I hope he's just as good. And then give me more problems like that. I'd rather have problems of both these guys are good. What do you want to do? Rather than have, oh, well, these guys both suck. Who would you rather have? Those are good problems to have. So I don't know right now. It depends on how the spring training goes. I'm just saying if that scenario were to happen where we get a Machado and you want to, test them both at first, see what happens, see how they play. Now, granted, Andujar, I don't know how much time he's going to get in minor leagues, being that he's going to be a starter. And then you never know. Maybe they get Machado. Maybe out of nowhere, out of the clear blue, fucking Cashman pulls something out of his asshole and fucking happens to take a fucking Andujar grenade, throws it at some team and says, let me get back a pitcher or some shit for Andujar. Maybe they do that shit too. I'd rather not. I love Andujar. I love the fact that he's young. He's a doubles machine. He hit for power. He got 20 home runs plus. And you want to talk about his defense? Let the fucking kid grow a little bit. If he's still this bad, a couple years down the road, if he's still this bad next year and then maybe even the year after, then I'd be like, okay, this fucking guy is not that great at defense. But he had 1 year in the fucking, at third base is not an easy position, let me tell you guys. Balls come at you fucking fast. Balls be flying at your face, bro. Come on. So let the fucking kid grow. Let him learn the position a little bit more. Let him get in. Let him get used to it a little bit. Let him play around. Now, I think the next video, what I'm going to go over is more of the Adam Ottavino, the Zach Britton, the bullpen stuff. This one, I really wanted to go through the offseason because I know that's something that a lot of Yankee fans have been talking about, have been contemplating about with the Harper and Machado situation. Now, obviously, I highly doubt we're getting both. That's almost a slim to none, if slim at all. What it looks like is that we have a possibility of getting Machado. I don't know how real it is, but like they say, the closer it gets to spring training, the more likely, because what's going to happen is they're going to say, well, I'm not getting the money I wanted anyway. Do I take 270 or whatever, 260 and go with the Yankees, or do I take 280, 290 and go with fucking the White Sox that are going absolutely well, they'll be good in like 5 to 10 years when he's already fucking done. Or would you rather go to the Yankees that's ready to win a championship this year and next year and the year after that, and that's what you want to be. So that's why they're saying the closer you get, the money's going to mean less and less. He still has a chance where he just goes, nope, I want the most money. I don't give a fuck. I'm going to Chicago. Fuck that. I'm going to take the most money. I don't care. You definitely have that opportunity, that chance too. So either way, my point is, either way, I'll be happy. I'm happy with where we're at. I think we did a lot of great moves. Tulowitzki's a great guy to have in there as a backup. I know he gets hurt all the fucking time. I get it. He's another Ellsbury. I get it. Let's see, though. For $500,000, who the fuck gives a shit? Let's see. Because if we get the Tulowitzki of old for $500,000, you'll be calling you'll be calling Cashman the fucking greatest fucking GM ever. Okay? I can't blame Cashman on the Ellsbury deal, because when they got it, I thought it was the best deal. I was like, wow, we got fucking Ellsbury. This guy's amazing. I was thrilled. But when you get fucking hurt every year, it's like, well, fuck him now. Now he's hurt again this year. It's like, dude, it's enough already. You just go home. Don't show up. Go home. Collect your paycheck and stay home. I don't want to see your face. You know what I mean? And I was rooting for the dude, man. I was rooting for Ellsbury. I liked that deal. I loved at the time. He had the speed. He had the bat. He was a great leadoff guy, too. I was rooting for the guy. But, dude, you fucking suck. You can't fucking stay healthy. What do you want me to say? So, that's pretty much what I wanted to go over today. I know it wasn't going to be a super, super long episode, but I'm still trying to get over a sickness a little bit. But I had to give you some Yankees content because I'm getting so pumped and so ready for this weekend. I just want Yankees baseball. I really want to see regular season. I want to see my Yankees in Yankee Stadium fucking battling it out with their starters, and I can only imagine how. Who knows? By the time the season comes, we may have a completely fucking different. I mean, we have different starters that we're gonna be like. Remember back in February when we were talking about these guys playing this position? Remember that shit? That's how it's gonna be. I'm telling you, it happens every year. We have a completely different fucking lineup halfway through the season. So let's see what fucking happens, man. I'm excited. I'm pumped for this year. I hope everybody else is. Yankees baseball is here. We finally made it through the offseason. We got only one more week to go. Not even if you want to count Thursday's game, which doesn't mean shit to Yankee fans, but it's nice to see baseball. I'm just ready. I'm ready for it all. I got my Yankee shit hanging up back there. I got my Yankee clock to let me know when the game is going to be starting. I got the fucking Yankee pictures right here. That right there, that's Yankee Stadium, baby. That big NY. I got Derek Jeter there. Derek Jeter is right there. I mean, I'm ready to fucking go, baby. It's Yankee season, baby. Let's get number 28. 10 years is way too fucking long. I'm tired of it. I'm sick of it. I want another fucking 3-4 years in a row where we win some fucking championships. Enough of this shit. I want a 97, what was it, 98? No, 98, 99, 2000. I want that shit now. I want a 19, 20, and a 21. Let's fucking go, baby. Let's go, Yankees. Let's get it going. Oh!